had a big rehearsal period, so did 4 weeks of rehearsal, but between those weeks I'd also do 2 days where I'd go down to Brunswick and do some stunt training with Zev and Graham, who are stunt coordinators on this.
As far as television goes, generally you go in, there might be 1 or 2 stunt sequences per episode, every 3 or 4 episodes. This, along with some police drama shows where there's a major and a minor piece of action in every episode. This one's probably even more so because we've sort of had a lot of what I would call minor action, and always every block has had 3 or 4 major pieces of action. You know, from rolling cars to jumping out of buildings to diving through windows to being chased by baddies. The whole show is he's being chased by 2 groups of baddies and he's surviving on his wits. So we map it out with the double and then show Harrison on the day.
Understanding how they film it in terms of when they do use a stunt double, and then so I can match it by, at the beginning, understanding the movement I need to do, and at the end, the movement I need to do.
Like if you're gonna grab me, then I have to turn this way, and I have to put my head in here, and you grab my shirt and pull it over me, and it's actually a lot of training goes into the stunts that might only last for 5 or 10 seconds.
But a lot of it was a lot of safety practice in terms of if we're doing a scene and I was to trip over, not to go like that because, but to learn how to shoulder roll.
If you've got good gymnastic skills and good fight skills, they can take you into so many varied parts of stunt work. We're fortunate that Brendan, who's doubling Harris from most of the stuff, same height. At the start of the show, they were almost identical in size. We've suspended Harrison halfway up a cliff face. We have the same rig for Harrison as we do with the stunt guy, so we can get in and see that it is Harrison in those situations. There's nothing, you can't just stay wide and not see that it's your lead actor. You want to see that it's him doing as much as we possibly can. We've had car rollovers, and the preparation in that is, seeing the location, working out the ramp we're going to use, whether we decided on this one we were going to do a pipe ramp, which is a little bit more severe, but also guarantees us a little bit more visual impact because the car spirals through the air pretty quick. It wasn't a high-speed rollover because our 2 doubles in the car were doing the whole crash sequence without helmets in order to have a camera inside with them. You really only get one go at it.
Hang on!
Well, we are a bit of a family actually. The stunt guys tend to click pretty well and you end up working with the same group of guys as much as you can. And we've had a team on and off, up to 6 or 7 guys, but I think by the time we finished, probably ended up using about 30 different stunt performers. And we spend a lot of time outside of working hours training together and honing skills because it's part of, you don't get a chance to actually, rehearsal time on set is minimal for stunts in Australian films and TV series because there just isn't the budgets to bring people in for long rehearsal periods. So most of the guys have to keep their skills up outside of the working environment. Whenever we plan a stunt, the idea is to create a stunt with good visuals without anyone getting hurt, and that's the main thing. At the end of the day, we want to all walk away and go enjoy, our home life.
I love stunts. I'd love to do more stunts actually. That'd be fun. Do my own stunts, but don't tell my mum because then she'd kind of, she'd get afraid. She'd get scared for me.